Hey, it's Turner. You're listening to Evolution 1079. I'm hanging out with Mitchell Coe. He's on the right-hand side. And on the left, we've got Trevor Wiens. Did I get it right, Trevor?
Yes.
Cool. That's reassuring. So why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself, gentlemen?
I mean, we're on the radio. That's
Yeah,
exciting. I'm a musician from Abbotsford, and I've lived here my whole life except for 2 years. And Trevor was
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, has been playing music together for basically
Quite
the entire
some
time.
Yeah, the entire time.
Yeah,
And how did you two meet?
the men's room in school.
In drama class.
Yeah,
And we had to practice in this men's room. That sounds wrong.
we practiced. Yeah,
we
did.
practiced a skit.
Do you remember what the skit was?
Oh God.
We were robbing a bank.
We were robbing a bank. Yeah, it was an improv skit, so I'm not sure why we were practicing, but yeah.
And then I remember you were pretty funny because we're like, where do we hide the diamonds? And you're like, oh.
Gonna be totally honest, I don't remember this at all.
I like this guy.
And you've been best buds ever since?
Or
Yeah.
at least musical friends.
Acquainted. Yeah.
I'd say we're acquainted. For
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So when it comes to making music together, what was your first venture?
I heard Trevor singing a Muse song in the change room, and the reverb in there was so good that I asked him to sing for my band, which at the time was just me and two dudes playing guitar. And that was totally unlike me. I would never have approached someone normally.
And I would have never expected that either. I was kind of shocked myself, so I said yes, and I wasn't even good.
He was pretty good.
Do you remember what Muse song it was?
Micro cuts.
Yep. Which I wish we had a recording of you singing it.
I was
back
also
then.
really young, and I could hit those notes, kind of.
Yeah, it's a really, really high
So,
song.
yeah.
And then puberty set in?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry.
So was our first band.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right on, right on.
Sorry.
Still got it. I have a heart. I want this to be known. I have a history, and I'm a semi-functioning camera. Yeah, I'm a semi-functioning camera. Kill that whisper already lingering. Adore the wind, the howl, worship that very interest. A little wish inside the man in all his torrents. A little wish inside the man. And follow shame, growing nature, craving out the air. I've never read a thing like that before, and all my heart it pales when I compare it to yours. All about that time that wove itself together. All about that time of yours. And fly, woman, fly, woman, fly. Yeah.
So, born and raised in Abbotsford, you said?
Yep.
Yep,
The whole time.
that's it.
Apart from while you were in college, Mitch?
Yeah, I went away for music school, which is kind of a blur, to be honest.
Do you want to talk about it a bit more?
Just there's a lot of drugs out there where there's nothing to do but music. It's like, well, and also I wasn't into skiing. So it was kind of a blur, but it was a great time and I learned a lot about music. So that's good.
What are some of your fondest memories from music college?
Well, I made my first EP up there. So that was really fun. It was inspiring to be around all the other people also working on their own stuff. So that was really encouraging. I did a lot of work musically and just a lot of jamming with various groups and playing live shows. That's basically every night, every weekend, I mean. Yeah, it's just the whole thing is great. I don't have any bad memories, really.
Evolution 1079 does not condone the use of drugs.
That's fair.
Smoke up, break down. She knows you've been running round. Slink back to your bed. It's a different kind of stillness now. How will you hear her? How will you hear her from way up there? How will you hear her from way up there? Yell at her for crashing, but it's so hard to drive. So hard to drive. All directions she could have been looking. She was looking at you. So hard to drive when you lost your right hand. So hard to decide. So hard to drive when you lost your right hand. But there's no evil in your eye. I think she must have done all right.
And Trevor, have you done any post-secondary schooling?
I went to UFV here for some social worker stuff, but then I realized I didn't want to do social worker stuff. So then,
And why was that?
money, and I didn't want to do social worker stuff. I don't know. I liked it. I liked the idea of it, and then I realized it wasn't for me. Yeah, no, straight up. Sorry.
No need to apologize, Trevor. It's okay.
We're all
I'm
counting on
kidding.
you for
Oh,
doing
fuck.
social worker stuff. How could you betray us like this?
Wasn't thinking.
Unbelievable.
When you two aren't doing music-related stuff together or apart, how do you spend your free time?
Not doing music? Working.
Work isn't free time, Mitch.
Well, most of my free time is musical stuff.
Yeah, actually.
We used to party a lot.
A lot.
Not much to say about that. Wasn't really productive time.
Now
I've become much more dedicated. I just try to practice as much as possible. Cooking and working out they take up most of my time. It's mostly music.
And yourself, Trevor?
Just partying.
Still partying.
I'm still partying to date, and now I'm back into music with him. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
You're a natural.
Oh my god.
Who would you consider to be some of your biggest influences in music or outside of music? I don't judge. If you get influenced by a TV show, go for it, but
Sure.
no pressure.
Tons of people I went to school with were super inspirational. Too many to list off, but in terms of artists who are more established, I really have been digging Sufjan Stevens in terms of like just a kind of solo guy on a guitar deal. The Killers are my favorite of all time. I'm kind of in a different vein than them, I feel like. It's not quite the same style. I don't write the big showy music like they do, but I'd like to. And lately it's been this band called Bad Books. Andy Hull and Kevin Devine from Manchester Orchestra. Andy Hull is Manchester Orchestra. Kevin Devine is another guy. And they've been super inspirational because it's just, we've been jamming again, and they're just two dudes who jam, and it's just been this, I've been feeling real connected to their music lately.
And yourself, Trevor?
Yeah, I guess established bands, one of my biggest influences would be Muse. I
Shocker.
Yeah, I love them. And then, but I don't know, I like a wide variety of artists, from like, indie artists like Bad Books all the way to like Kanye West, where I like wish I can make that kind of music, but I kind of use that kind of inspiration. Am I saying it right?
You're the way that I hear tons of that stuff. I would never delve into hip hop or any of the really popular artists if you didn't recommend them.
It's just got to be dancey.
Do you have any shows coming up that you're playing?
Nothing scheduled, but there are a couple of good open mics here in Abbotsford that I definitely want to start hitting up in the next couple weeks. Now that we're jamming again and practicing, and we've got material to play, so yeah, we're gonna hit up some open mics around town and maybe neighboring towns, but nothing's scheduled yet. So keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Do you have a Facebook page?
I just have been using my own personal Facebook page because I don't have an artist name, but that's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna make an artist page.
How about a Twitter?
No Twitter.
Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, it's mtch.ko. Hit it up.
Do you have a YouTube page?
It's coming with this video.
How about a Bandcamp page?
That's where it's all at. Bandcamp's where it's all at, yeah. It's just my name, mitchellco.bandcamp.com.
Wow.
That's it. And we've got a Bandcamp page for our previous projects.
Oh yeah.
Which were all high school bands.
Were they any good?
I like to think they were good.
They were a lot of fun.
Yes.
The thing is that they were totally emotional. There was no musical technicality to it whatsoever. We were kind of just doing whatever.
Yeah, that was some emotional tunes. So
yeah, nowadays we're working with a little more thinking involved.
Well,
constructing songs with more purpose, I think. But we have a good time going back and listening to the old stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you will too.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. That's what I like to hear.
Have another drink, my dear. It looks like it's gonna be a hell of a year. Or just sit beside me, we can feel the heat. And if it's gonna break your spirit, just let me know so I might hear it. Oh my God, that would be one hell of a thing to hear. A hell of a thing to hear.
what would be your dream venue to play?
Dream venue.
The Commodore.
The Commodore, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the best shows I've seen have been
Or
at the Commodore.
Fortune Sound Club in Vancouver. I really love that small venue. It's nice.
I haven't been there, but I definitely like the idea of a smaller venue over a bigger venue. I think that's why Commodore appeals to me, is that it feels small, but you can
like-
fit a lot of people in there.
Yeah, play Commodore, you made it. Yeah. Oh, up here, yeah.
You made it. You made it.
You made it.
Just about chest high.
Yeah.
Gotta aim relatively big, right?
Relatively big.
Relatively.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
Where do you get your inspiration for writing your songs?
That's a hard question. Musical bits and lyrical bits almost never come at the same time for me, so I'll just write down everything all the time or record it. Usually the lyrics come when I'm going to bed, and I'm almost asleep, and then I have to get up and I gotta write this down, and then I just go back to bed, and then the next day I'll look at it and be like, okay, well, I got these musical ideas, and let's just mash them together and see what fits, because the music, I definitely write lyrical heavy stuff. The lyrics are the emphasis, so it's not as important to me what kind of chords I put it over most of the time.
And when it comes to your bass lines, Trevor, how do you come up with those?
I don't know.
This guy's got a knack for it. I mean,
It's crazy. I'll just play a note, and then I'll play another note, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good next to each other. And then I'll play another note, and then it sounds even better. And then suddenly we got a 4-chord progression, and that's pretty much how it goes.
and that's not even
fascinating.
That's not even to speak of when I will bring him something and be like, here's what I wrote. And he'll just be like, oh, okay, here's a bass line. He'll just play it. And it's like, okay, well, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got that, but it fits, and there it is. So it's nice. We work pretty well together.
I like it.
So you two jam together often enough. Will you be moving forward as like a duo, or is there going to be another member or two in a band, or will you just be Mitchell Coe with help from Trevor Wiens, or will you be Mitch and Trevor, or what's up?
We talked about calling anything that we do together just Mitch and Trevor, because
Yeah.
we don't use artist names really.
Might as well. Yeah.
But I don't know how much I want to say. There's definitely other members in the mix.
First of all, we'll always be Mitch and Trevor, and then we'll always be doing side projects too. No like fixed
That's the
things,
thing,
but like
yeah.
the fixed thing is Mitch and Trevor.
That's the thing. Is even with this band that may or may not be forming as we speak, I'm addicted to writing my own stuff, and I'm always going to want to do Mitchell Coe albums, or at the very least Mitch and Trevor albums.
And then Trevor albums or album.
We're a tag team.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least
it's just
one.
exciting.
Pardon?
At least one Trevor album.
Yeah.
It better.
It's been a long process.
I've heard some of it. It's solid. It's good. I can't wait.
Drunk.
well, yeah. It's the only way you'd show it to me.
Let's go down, down to the water. Bring your sons and your daughters. We're gonna find out what matters and get lost in the sun.
when it comes to your would-be band, now I came up with this idea and I thought I was really original, but apparently, upon further investigation, I'm not. Would you ever name your band Mitchell and Co?
What?
Yeah, that's not as original as it sounds. I've heard that before.
So I'm Co?
Like company,
Mitch
but
and
short.
Co.
Yeah.
I
guess I'm
if
the company.
if anything, I'd want to do Trevor and Co. Because then I'm Co. Right?
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
It
But
still doesn't sound good.
I'd just rather be Mitch and Trevor, to be honest.
Yeah. It's as simple as that. Because people always reference us as, oh yeah, Mitch and Trevor.
Even
Hey, you gonna go see Mitch and Trevor?
There you go. It's just us. Even the idea of making a Facebook page is weird to me because I'm just gonna be like, I have a Facebook
Yeah.
page called Mitchell Co. And then I'm gonna be like, check out this other page called Mitchell Co. Please like it.
What if
I don't know. Like it's just weird.
we could do a Facebook page that's Mitch and Trevor, and then you can post whatever you want, and I'll
That's actually
post
a good idea.
whatever I want.
You heard it here first, folks. The Mitch and Trevor Facebook page is on the way.
I'm original.
Looking forward to it. If you finish it by the end of the week, I'll be sure to link it in the description of this interview.
Oh, sure.
That'd be nice.
No pressure, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we can do that. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds to make a Facebook page.
If you could collaborate with one, out there mainstream, not necessarily mainstream, but one artist, who would it be?
Is this like anyone?
Anyone?
Anyone.
Anyone.
My God.
Oh my god. I think considering we've been listening to so much bad books
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah,
I
I would even just love to sit in on a recording session.
Oh my god. I would just shake an egg the entire time.
Oh yeah, totally. I
Like,
just clap.
yes,
just
I'm
clap and whistle.
part of this.
Yeah, Andy Hall.
Featuring Mitch and
That
Trevor.
that would be great. Yeah, I mean honestly, there's so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
I would love to collaborate with anyone I've ever listened to, anyone who's ever
Just
made
even
music.
being
Yeah.
in their line of sight. Might as well just feature Trevor.
Just might as well feature Trevor.
What's the best concert you've ever been to?
Ooh.
Oh, AWOL Nation. The Run tour. Yeah, you took me along to that one.
was great.
That was an amazing concert. I still think about that concert whenever I listen to that album. Because that album was good, but I liked the first one more. And then I saw it live, and it's just blew the first one out of the water for me. I just it's that kind of impact. It doesn't always happen for me, and I really appreciated the second album.
I think my favorite concert ever has to be Caravan Palace. It's like an electronic swing band. It's really cool. You listen to it, you think maybe it's like 3 guys and doing some electronic instruments, but no, it's all real instruments. I didn't even know what they looked like. They were just so upbeat. I was right at the front, and at the end, people just jumped up on stage and sang with them. I got a selfie with the lead singer, and she even commented on my post. I posted on Facebook. She's like, "Love the photo, likes." I'm like, "Ah!" And the other bands started liking my stuff too. So it's like featuring
You're
Trevor.
one step closer to that collaboration.
One step closer.
There you go.
Already featuring Trevor.
Yeah, that was something. That was at the Commodore, so that was great.
Is that why the Commodore is a big deal in your eyes?
That's actually where the AWOL Nation concert was too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What an interesting turn of events.
It's actually where most concerts are now that I see, so it doesn't really matter.
Not venue, not
Oh, actually, I forget about venue.
Vogue,
And
Vogue is good. I
Vogue
like
is
the
good,
Vogue.
yeah.
I saw
Orpheum.
Nothing But Thieves there.
Oh,
They
yeah.
would be a cool one to collaborate with. Nothing but that guy's got pipes on him. Oh, I could just list all the artists I've ever listened to.
Yeah, I love it. I last saw Borns there. The crowd was kind of annoying, but I love him. I love Borns. That was cool.
What made the crowd annoying?
They were just really drunk. It was like it was an all ages show, but they had the bar open or something, so you could tell that friends are bringing their underage people drinks, and then so girls were getting drunk, just throwing each other out. It was like moshing, but the stuff is like really calm music. Like he's got a very feminine voice, but it's beautiful. And a guy was like patting my back. He's like, yeah, yeah, to the beat. I'm like, stop. Jesus.
I wasn't there, but that sounds like a bummer, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That would make a bad concert. That's fair.
However,
That sucks.
Or a bad concert experience outside of the music.
the music was amazing. He played the whole second album from start to finish, and I love that album. So
And finally, gentlemen, cats or dogs?
Cats.
cats,
Cats forever. I mean,
cats will always make me laugh. Dogs make me laugh too.
yeah.
And plus, I have a cat, and I feel like I love dogs, and I would get a dog, but only if I have all the time in the world for a dog, right? Especially where I live. I live in a townhouse. It's like I don't want him to live in such a small. I want a bigger dog too.
That's the reason I don't have a cat. But if I could manage it, absolutely.
Yeah, if
They just don't care. They just don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cats don't care.
I just admire.
Yeah, that's
it.
why.
It's
Yeah.
great.
You could totally manage it. Cats don't care.
Cats don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, I mean, but they need like some contact with somebody at some point.
I talk to my cat.
I also talk to my cat.
I also talked to Trevor's cat.
Yeah. Everyone, all cat owners actually talk to their cats.
It's the real reason to get a cat.
Yeah. I'm so lonely. No.